I'll say do the pull, see what breaks.
Make sure we're all here. I haven't talked to the tank, but fuck it, we'll just do it. We'll do it live.
Do it live.
Do it live. Amazing.
Fucking thing sucks.
F this boss.
Can I sprint for this one? No. Holy shit, no early pull. I love you guys.
I will say, that's something we do need to work on too, is stop fucking pulling early.
Yeah, we early pull like a motherfucker.
Hmm. Ah. Well, it's definitely a Parse pull. They like to keep me low. Oh fuck. I won't have arm's length. So I'm gonna have to run to you, okay? Don't be afraid. I popped it too early.
Could have been worse.
Like I said, I would get back to you, just don't panic. Was the main request. Okay, this is gonna be awkward.
Do we do it or no?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we can do it. I fucked up my rotation for that, but that's okay. I don't have weapons, so who gives a fuck?
I see you're still.
Yeah, like, I did it. I just stopped DPSing to make sure to do it right.
I
What?
had 3 sin on reopening. Hallelujah.
Give me backs then, bro.
You fucking bitch, T-Rex.
Oh no. Miscommunication, or did he fuck something up?
No, you didn't taunt.
You twat.
I'm pissed. That was fucking stupidity.
Where are we taking these?
These are ours.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm staying back here then.
This fucking idiot tank. Like, that is the most brain dead one. I shirked him. It's like, why is he not taking it? Oh, because he didn't taunt.
Alright, so we're all max melee south. We're going north.
Fucking brain dead. So we can do cover, but this tank is an idiot.
Oh, people are dead. Okay.
It's just gonna be messy.
Goodbye, friends.
Just jump off.
Oh, I don't have damage running.
I don't
Oh,
either.
I had it.
I'm so pissed at that tank. Is this tank even good?
No idea.
Oh no. He wasted his taunt.
Why would you taunt at the start of the...
Vec, he's asking for Samba on the Strike Sparks.
Wait, why can I not get this guy in logs?
Do you really want to know what those
Yes.
logs are going to tell you?
Oh yeah, he's trying to parse.
Oh, is he trying to clip everybody with like an AoE heal or something?
Probably.
How come Summoner gets more HP than me too? That's bullshit.
I'm gonna say, Summoner has less HP than you.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, are you okay?
Oh,
1 1
Um,
2
I
1
missed the
1 1.
number. I thought it was 1-9
Okay.
or 1-1-9. Not.
So, apparently I cannot see the,
Alright, I guess I'll move for Stola too. Wait, do I have to move for Stola? Because Stola's not healing, right?
It just has-
So, I don't know what it is, but apparently if your name's that tiny, it won't show up on logs.
That's awkward. Or he has no logs. He's an enigma.
I got TX, and then there's no TX RT.
What if he's Yoshi P? It's a Yoshi P Smurf.
That is weird.
Just checking to see if anybody's running damage.
He's like, I see these parses. We all get temp bans on Tuesday.
Yep.
I mean, so they've already said, like, as long as you don't use them to, like, downtrodden somebody, it's fine.
Yeah, as long as you're not a dick about it. Going all chat. Look at this guy's shit parse. We just talk shit in voice.
I just talk shit about Sieg's parses.
In voice. That's the trick.
Do they have a database big enough to record all voice chats on Discord? Because I know they have a database big enough to record all, like, posts.
Yes, they can. Just assume they can.
I mean, I was just asking. I didn't know it was
I don't think.
government controlled
I don't
or
think
not.
they'll ever admit it.
Not everybody here is fully geared. What's going on?
I'm not fully geared. I'm missing a glaze in my weapon.
All right, we're just going.
Yeah, let's do it.
Why don't we just tank LB the tornado?
I mean, I got no qualms with that. Nobody should have a valid reason to use the LB.
Yeah. 'cause
Unless you're trying to hit it right, hit the timing where you finish the boss right before Hands of Hell 3.
It's one of those. If our damage is on point, we will die before tornadoes. He will die before tornadoes even happen. That being said, you need the big dick damage for that kill.
Yeah.
Aw.
Go. Which is true. I don't know if I'll have it.
Oh jeez.
Let's just go.
Max spell speed feels pretty nice, by the way.
Damn, how long is your recast time?
2.15.
So fast.
Most of the spells aren't that fast.
That was a little bit of aggressive what I said to the tank, but I got a little bit pissy because I did cover so good. He just died from like no taunt. It's like, okay, whatever.
Oh no.
Oh no. Let's see if I did that too early or not. Oh, what? What? I'm supposed to get knocked back there.
The cover went off because I got pulled in.
Oh,
Cover was too early.
sorry.
All good.
I guess we're just wiping.
Sorry, it's finicky. Sorry, I'm trying to get it right.
Okay, you're good. It's practice.
Once it's there, it's not that bad.
Ooh.
Buzzard me.
Fuck.
Vac.
Yeah, just wipe it. Just wipe it.
Vac.
I didn't even realize I started attacking.
Apparently you got too close.
That's what it was.
Fuck me. Alright, I stand further back this time.
Might be a good idea.
For real though, this one's the hardest to get the initial spot on because there's no like
Marker.
there's no good ground marker.
Like I said, I don't like this fight.
Kind of just eyeball it.
A bit early.
You run up on one on Sam.
No, I'm saying like someone pulled early by a little bit.
Nobody got autoed.
No, but it didn't go to me right away, so I pull on the exact time. So I can tell when it's off. Because it'll jerk around a bit.
I didn't see who it was.
Like I said, I didn't really care. Just I noticed it was a little bit off. I don't like this. This makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't feel safe. I will get this to work, though. My apologies on that.
No,
Awkwardness.
you're good.
Should work.
Nice.
My thing is super off because of that. Because we pulse early, it didn't reset the the damage.
It's fine. It resets in the log.
Yeah. Okay, thank God it's not me. No! I drifted! Fuck. That was god awful.
The fuck?
One of our healers is being lazy. What happened there?
They weren't all dropped in the same spot, so I got hit by the last ones.
Oh, I might have fucked up. Nope.
It's okay. Still getting practice.
Okay, I'll do Garuda. You do need to taunt it for it.
I don't know who's supposed to be on Garuda. Did we ever figure that?
I don't think we did.
I think it depends on the group. I've seen different things.
See, he wants to do Ifrit, so I'll take it.
No, Okay, I'll be on Garuda.
No! No! Get it off! Get it off! Okay, that was almost bad.
Just kill me, I guess.
Okay, okay. So if we don't have that awkward Ifrit in the middle, I should be on a 3 Senri opener here. That's spicy. I get why some Sams were getting so much fucking damage on this fight now.
Yeah, I just drifted because of that. I need to figure out it. It's not too much, but it's there, you know what I mean?
This is 6.
Try to pull it a little bit more middle, just to get a position better. Actually, this is a good spot, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I like this.
Gonna pull it a bit. You should be in range still.
Fucking sprinting this time.
No! What the fuck?
You didn't get clapped on me, did you?
Oh, it was such a good pull too!
What happened?
I don't know, I assume someone fucked up.
I moved out of the way. Were you like a little bit too close to the side?
I was just, maybe? Did I fuck up? I mean, I was just standing north.
Uh,
Doing anything.
I don't know.
Probably got.
You got clipped by me probably, so just like scoot to the left a bit because I'm gonna go right. Just because I'm gonna try and do it last second.
Left, east, or west? I can't tell who I'm anchored to. Oh, I'm anchored to somebody. Fuck. I was on the wrong side, sorry.
That's okay. This was
Wait, so
good.
where do I need to stand? Because I was just standing north.
I think you were on the wrong side.
No, for complex. Or no,
Just
for
be
soccer.
north, but be left, because I'm gonna go right north. Like if we're facing the boss, right? Like facing south. Go to the east side a bit. Just scoot over. Still stay north, but be northeast, because I'm gonna move northwest.
So I need to be north. Okay, northeast of Bay. Okay.
Did we literally have people just rage quit when that was like really clean?
The tank. The other tank. He was messing a lot of things up though.
Yeah, but he didn't wipe us.
Yeah, but if you're trying to go for a parse run and you mess things up, that's not a parse.
Give me my parse run. I don't care if you mess up. Just give me the parse.
Yeah, the mistakes in a parse run. It's like, does it ruin somebody else's parse?
No.
That's the.
So, mental note for Stola and Bree. If we do that, I will not have immunity for Tornado.
Okay, and I just want to make sure we're clear because I still don't quite understand why you don't want us to run north because that's what you
No.
normally do.
Run
for this.
north, but don't be to the right of the boss. So, like, here. Where are you?
So like, if you
Here's the
pure
here's
north,
the A
is it
marker,
okay?
right? Yeah. So here's the
Yeah.
A marker. If you're somewhere around here. So
Just run to A.
the boss, you run to A. So the boss is gonna do a thing that's gonna lunge at me. I'm gonna go this way. So
Okay.
I tried.
So hold on. I have a question for you. Since we're taking a stack anyways, why can't you just go northeast or northwest?
Because if I do it too early, the boss will move.
Like straight up, I was dead on A, which is why I'm confused with what you're saying.
Like I said, I don't know if you were a bit off or not because you're the only one who got clapped by it. That's why I was confused.
No, the summoner got clapped too.
Hmm.
Like I died on north.
I might need to move faster then.
I also had third eye up, so I got clapped pretty hard by whatever it
Yeah.
was.
Well, it's just you can't take two things at once. So I just didn't move fast enough, I guess. Still trying to figure out the perfect time for that because I'm trying to also keep hitting the boss.
It's Chrome.
He left and rejoined. That sucks, though. Because I think that was going well, right, for you?
I get why people left. If it says parse run and it doesn't go well in the first couple pulls, it's normally a waste of time.
I was going to say, like, on the third pull, we almost had the boss dead.
Yeah, but the pulls leading up to it were not really inspiring. I get it.
Mm. Second one was me just screwing up something at the start of the thing to scumbag.
It's like when you're in the E7 parse group and somebody messes up the first set of portals. It's like, I no longer have confidence in this group's ability to consistently get through the end of this fight without killing me.
I guess the tank not taunting and just killing me did not help.
Yeah, the first pull was pretty spectacularly bad too, and then because like the tethers just didn't look good.
Oh yeah,
Nobody
tethers were bad.
probably looked at that pull and felt confident.
I don't know. I felt confident because I did cover right on the very first attempt.
Yeah, the covers on 1 and 3 were super clean.
Well, it's 2 or 3,
And then
yeah.
2 it was just like, oh okay, this is a little early, but
Yeah.
that's how you learn.
Well, it's just trying to keep damaging the boss without, like, sitting on waiting
I'd
to
rather-
cover you.
I'd rather do it here than on Tuesday.
Yep.
Oh, it's the legend!
Oh, this guy's, we'll see.
What?
Ping looked up this guy's logs because he joined our group earlier, and
Maybe
there's
he's
something
okay.
special.
Weren't they the gray ones?
Yeah, this is the gray 5 and 6.
I don't know, maybe his healing parses are on point.
Exactly.
He didn't have a clear for 7 and 8, right?
No.
Maybe that's his strat. Do you leave? Or was that-
Chrome left.
Fuck!
Not the one we wanted to leave. If
Wait, do I have? I just want to make
Hey,
sure.
I do have one purple on Garuda.
Hell yeah!
nice.
Who was your partner?
I think it was you.
Nice.
Yeah, see, I think we can consistently do that, which will help for next week, though.
Hell yeah!
And the nice thing
It's
is, if
so
I fuck
nice.
it up, it's so early, who cares?
Right.
It's not like
yeah,
Last Mechanic scumbag this one. Sorry.
Wait until y'all see my fucking dodge for E5 and lightning.
Oh,
That's
God.
one of those things that if it wasn't early in the fight, I would never attempt. But I did it a bunch this
Are
morning.
we gonna
and
be a scumbag and just pick a corner and hope that corner?
No, it's actually super important that he's centered middle, because then no matter which spear it is, I can make it, and if I don't, it's 100% my fault unless somebody early pulled.
You can, in my opinion, you need to work with Airst on that then, because I don't move the boss at all.
Yeah, if it's in the middle, which I haven't had, like I did it a bunch today, and I didn't have any issues. It's ass clinching tight, but if you do it right, it works 100% of the time.
I don't know how to really parse E7. Is there any jank strats to it, or just do damage?
Nope. There is nothing special about parsing 5, 6, or 7, which makes it really nice. I think the exception being for tanks on 6, because you would want your uptime strat for the tornadoes. But if your group pushes enough damage, you just skip that, and it's a total non-issue.
Yeah.
There was a time strat for tanks on E7, first away from.
Yeah. There.
Yeah. Good point. Good point.
There's
I
the
forgot.
jank thing. I know how to do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you did it with
Levy.
Levy.
It's instead of us going to the sides, we go straight down the middle. So
Oh,
like
okay,
we
okay.
go forward
DPS
and back up.
All DPS goes on the side. Like one goes in the top corner, one kind of goes in the middle.
It actually is probably cleaner because if you guys screw up, you don't kill a healer or tank. Basically reduces the risk of deaths because if it's a screw up, you only kill another DPS instead of like killing a DPS and potentially a healer and tank, based on how you do it.
God, that part's so fucking scary in parse runs. It's like if you make it through that jump, then you know, like, okay, this is a real pull now. Because
Mhm.
everybody's greeting that last GCD before they turn. It only takes one person to fuck it up.
Like I said, the greediest thing for a tank is me dashing between the ads. Like, technically, I could do it a bunch just to keep a dot up, but that's too much. So I'd have to do it when he's, like, casting, right? So I'd, like, be about to put my thing on, dash to the other ad, and use the other dash to get back to the ad before he moves. Sounds so stressful.
I've killed myself so many times trying to dash to the other ad when we get the donut, the in or out mechanic, and you go to the other ad. Because, like, I'll start walking to the other ad, and I'll want to dash to it, and I'll think I'm closer to it than I am to my ad, so I'll press tab and dash really quickly, and then the tab targets my own ad, and I jump back to the one I'm running away from.
That
and it's
sucks.
like, well, I needed to click target there, but I'm lazy.
I don't know, it's an adventure.
I just pray that my ad is the stay close, and then it's a non-issue.
I'll just be excited if we get like a full clear in a week, like day. I mean, that'll make my day.
I think we can get it on Tuesday. I think last week was annoying but good for us in the long run. Nice little wake-up call of, come on, be serious.
Sadly, the funniest thing is Shiva was pretty clean.
Yeah, our Shiva's practiced, because I guess that's the
polished.
upside of spending so long on the prog is we've practiced it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Practice.
All the
that's-
practice.
That's part of the problem with 5 and 6 too, is because like with the way that we do prog is, you know, we prog it, we kind of keep doing things the easiest way possible until we get the clear, and then the focus immediately becomes, okay, let's prog the next fight, which makes sense, but we never really spend time practicing like the early fights and cleaning up the little things that we're doing sloppy. And each week, you know, we only do it once or twice, and we're still doing it sloppy. So I just need to be more adamant on, like, when we're making minor mistakes in the early fights of, like, hey, you know, here's the mistake that we're making. Here's how we clean it up and make the foundation more consistent.
I don't mind you DMing me if you see stuff on stream that I do wrong.
I gotcha. Yeah, it's just one of the things I'm gonna try to be more mindful of next year, because I think just being more mindful of, hey, here's where we're making mistakes in these fights, you know, and calling them out appropriately.
Maybe it'll make you stop
Will help a
stealing
lot.
stacks from me.
Yeah.
that I hate that. I hate the fact that they're all over the place.
Yeah, the stacks in that fight is super annoying. That's why I always, when we're doing the, oh, I do want to change our marker setups and how we do thunderstorms, if people don't mind, in E5, because I don't know why we do it the way that we do, but there's such a cleaner and easier way, and it's fucking brain dead.
You know why? Because I went and killed it on the week that we didn't get it or whatever, and then I stole those markers and just gave it to us to do.
I
Because
see.
those are week 1 prog markers.
Okay, yeah, so I'll set up markers.
They're not clean.
Literally, I drop 4 markers for where the melee should stand, and I drop 4 markers for where the range should stand, and there's no rotating clockwise. It's literally, you go stand on your marker, and as a melee, after the second little thing goes off, you take a step back, and you're in uptime the entire time. Like, it's super fucking clean. You literally just stand on your marker. There's no rotation. Nobody goes off the boss. It's wonderful.
I will say too, triangle strat also is just sloppier to do than circle strat.
Really?
Yeah, instead of just everyone being in a circle, you just sidestep to the left to give it to the people.
I mean, it doesn't change our uptime. That's the problem.
No, it's just people moving around. Like if you lose like a melee, right, or lose ping, it becomes very hard to adjust because people don't know how to move, right? Because if I try to do like, if I replace ping or a melee,
you
right?
just borrow a tank.
Yeah, so when I borrow the tank, so I stole it from ping, right? And Stola was like super far in the back, so I ran to Stola. So I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. But Stola server legged into me.
Right, but that's an issue with server lag, not the strat.
No, but
Like,
if
that
it's
could happen
if it's a
either way.
circle, all the circle is like, okay, we lose someone. The person who has the thing, you just move to the person on the left.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. Very quickly on circle strat, if it goes the wrong way, it goes the wrong way.
Yeah, a circle strat's more risky because when it plays nice, it's easy to replace. But if it breaks and the other ball just jumped to the next person, it can be really awkward, really fast.
That's true.
Triangle, the spheres are completely isolated, so something going wrong on one half does not affect the other side at all.
That's a
Like
good point.
triangle's definitely safer.
Hi.
I mean, if we're actually gonna do,
Look, I'm okay doing no required mechanics on that phase because I don't have to.
Circle's better for healer parses for sure though.
circle's better for healer parses because they can just throw down one thing and mitigate. The other thing is, we could just sack a healer.
Right.
Legitimately a good strategy, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, I need to.
except for that healer.
Yeah,
write
but
that paladin's or not that paladin, that tank's name down. What was it? TY
TX,
TX.
RX,
Okay.
Tex Rex.
Notepad. Keep a list of people who, if I see them in a parse run, I should just leave.
I also have to take care of my son. So
oh,
you guys have a great day.
Seek, you need to adjust it. It says summoner only. Oh, and later Vec.
See you, Vic.
Later.
Recruitment. Edit. Ah, yes.
Probably
Alright,
this
so-
fix for Vec too, because it's a say dancer.
Yeah, it's all locked in. Alright, fizz ranged and caster non-BLM. Or yeah, okay.
Apparently, I am rank 83 on the amount of minions on the server.
Nice.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Alright, somebody sanity check my party finder, but we should be good now.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, honestly, the only reason I haven't converted us to circle strat is because none of the healers have asked for it, and I asked both healers like if they wanted us to swap to that, and they were both just kind of like, triangle works, because it is definitely a worse strat for the healers, and I feel bad when we do a bad strat for somebody.
I know. I always find that Ramu and like the early pulls are always a mess because we kill it at least week 1 or week 2.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like
think being more mindful of that pattern and what's happening with the earlier bosses, because I think more or less the same thing happened last year too, because like we never got good at E1 either, and it kind of became a meme. But I think the reason is because we just practice it through prog in week 1 or week 2, and then we never really keep improving that fight from there, and so it just never stabilizes.
the funniest thing about E1 was it actually wasn't very hard either.
No, not at all. Like,
So like I get it, but like there was nothing to really clean up on E1 except don't be stupid on orbs.
yeah, fucking orbs. And then making sure healers topped you off before that gravity pop.
Yeah, like of the complaints I have is stop fucking killing these Sieg and healers. That was pretty much E1 for me. And usually that didn't wipe us, so it's like, eh.
Yeah.
I think we had less wipes on E1 comparatively to Ramu, but more deaths.
That seems about right. Yeah, I think it was good for us to have a little bit of a struggle tier, because learn a lot about how to be better. This was the right amount of struggle, because it wasn't like, so much struggle that it actually causes issues, but it was enough struggle to where you get some good feedback.
Shiva was a fun fight. I liked it actually. I think
Yeah.
I like it more than Titan.
I feel that. I definitely like it a lot.
Titan's music was better.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like it was annoying taking that long to prog it, but it was fun prog and it was a fun fight.
Titan just honestly, just phase 1 was too different.
The only time prog felt kind of sloggy was, like you said, the bow tie practice, and even then, it's like, okay, that's clearly the hardest mechanic, and it's not like somebody's just
and
fucking up
it
a
showed.
swap or something.
I think we
Yeah.
spent more time on Bowtie than any. Overall, I think we spent more time on Bowtie than the entire fight.
Right? I kept looking at like the guide videos past bow tie and just like, it's so easy if we can get there.
I think honestly, the thing that fucked us on Shiva prog was our sloppy other prog.
Yeah, I feel that. Had we consistently gotten there earlier, we could have easily picked up a couple weeks. I'll be more on our ass next year for the early fights, for sure.
I do think the value of killing Remu, if no one needs it, is valuable though. Even though we just completely potatoed.
I'm definitely not a fan of that, and I've now had multiple people reach out to me that they were not a fan of that.
They didn't like it.
Yeah.
Kind of what?
The killing Rama outside of the group. That was a bad call on my part.
I don't know, it wasn't a bad call. Everyone agreed with you. No one said no.
Well, we agreed on the context of we hadn't cleared Shiva yet, and then we cleared Shiva that Sunday, and then we did it anyways. So that's kind of where the miscommunication happened.
Oh, I
'Cause
see.
It was like, because what we agreed on was, hey, while we're progging Shiva, do we want to kill Rama since we don't need drops and have more time in there? But then we killed Shiva that week, but then we still killed Rama the next week, even though we weren't progging Shiva anymore.
Ah, that's true.
And so it was just a little awkward. I didn't handle the communication well.
I'll be honest, I would have enjoyed not doing Rama prog again too.
That being said, part of the reasons we wanted to skip Rama is because we're sloppy at it, and it all kind of comes back to, I don't think that conversation would have never even popped up if we were more consistent with the early fights.
No,
Like
that's,
Rama should just be 10 minutes and done. Technically, it should be 7 minutes and done.
I think
but,
the
you know.
nice thing is that since we have 8 people, it's easier to put people to the fire of like, look, clean this up, versus the 20
Yeah.
people in WoW. I'm sure Bree
Yeah.
can attest to, like, they probably had the same shit where they repeatedly smash their face against them they should kill.
Our group's also good because all of our players have the right like mindset. Like if somebody's like, "Hey, you need to clean this up," or "Hey, we can do this better."
How dare
like,
you?
nobody-
How
Yeah,
dare you,
nobody-
see, you
nobody's
motherfucker.
pussy about it.
G
It's like,
kick.
you're
I'm
right.
kicking you from the guild. This is unacceptable. Mod
Right.
abuse.
I've been harassed.
I've been harassed.
Right.
Look, this is my kink, wiping to bosses, so don't kink shame.
And generally, when we fuck up, we're pretty good at like, "Oh, that's on me."
Mm.
There's a lot more toxic environments.
I think we have the right enough of toxicness.
Party Finder is what?
Look,
Oh,
This is cool.
I see you still. You're fine.
okay, cool.
Am I facing? Which way am I facing when I do this?
You're facing north to the house.
That's cool.
Same thing for me. Look.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, it'll center based on where your north is. You never done that while moving?
Movement is a luxury. Okay.
Does it automatically for movement? Ah, we lost our tank.
Gained a bard.
This is the pull. How much more time do you have, Ping? Another hour?
Yeah.
We're not having much luck. How was your thing last time, Sieg?
Dude, parse runs have been very, very few and far between. Like last week,
Why
or
do you
yesterday.
Why do you think
I
that?
literally had 3 clear because it's late in the tier.
Too late.
Everybody who cared about parsing did their parse runs 3-4 weeks ago when their whole group was pissed.
That is true. That is the one thing that does suck about us being behind too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Next tier, maybe I'll be a scumlord and just grind myself too and try and get them all.
I'll try to work in some early fight practice when I'm sloppy on mechanics, just to clean up the little stuff.
Well, I can see if you guys want to run like Wednesdays. I'll say like, hey, who wants to run this fight again that we kill if we kill it?
Yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of doing like a, here's our 2 set raid nights, and then on the weekend, like here's an optional time that, if you want to, we can get together and run whatever needs to be run for prog or practice at the time, and then fill the other slots with other FC people or randoms.
I would like it more on Saturday than Sunday. For
Okay.
that time, I have the ability to, if I want, to grind myself on Sunday, if that makes sense.
When that's fair. When it gets closer and we're actually moving into the next tier, I will get a more formal, like, hey, what times work for most people on the weekend for a non-required, if some of us want to practice more, and it's easier to practice with more people in the group.
Like, I guess I don't care when the optional is. I'm just gonna say, if I clear a boss before that, fair warning, it might be a 1 chest run or something like that.
Yeah, that would be part of, like, the understanding is you wouldn't clear until, the Thursday, and after that, if we didn't clear as a group, like, you're totally free still, because the next activity is optional. Yeah, nah, there would be no worries about somebody clearing, like, on a Friday or a Saturday or anything like that.
I am still kind of pissy about PvP being dead this season. I've dropped, like, I haven't PvP'd for like 2 weeks almost, and I've dropped to 17 when I was at 15. That's how many games have been played.
Damn.
It's like awful. I'm gonna give it till 5:15. If we don't get a group, I might just take a break.
Cool.
Sorry, it's just But so my question is, should I do the cover thing with you, or don't worry about it for next week?
Oh, do it. If you feel good doing it, I want it, because it is significantly better for me.
Okay, let's treat it like this. If I fuck it up once, we're not doing it that week.
It's one of those. I'm not gonna tell you to do it because it's trivial for me. I literally just stand there. I don't have to do anything. But if you're comfortable doing it, then yeah, I want to do it.
I feel confident doing it, but I don't want to be that guy who does it 5 times and whites 5 times.
Right. That's
so
fair.
If I'm not feeling it that night and I can't pull it off, like, let's just drop it, basically.
Sounds good.
I will say I don't like Shiva's rotating mechanic thing, because one is way better for melee than the other. It's the only thing I don't like about Shiva Phase 1.
I need axe kick first.
You do? I thought you need scythe kick first.
No, axe kick first is better for Sam with the way our cooldowns line up. We have a 2 GCD filler that is supposed to happen right when that axe kick would go off. And so if we NP and then, or jump back and then NP, it works out very well for our rotation.
I was going to say, for the other axe kick at the end, you have, like, if you time it right, you miss 1 GCD maybe. You might miss none.
It's about when... We don't miss any GCDs there. It just determines what the GCDs are. Because if we're off the boss, the way that the kicks run out, we're not in the middle of a combo, and so we can just hit it with an enhanced MP, and it's not bad.
For mine, it's the opposite. It sucks getting the other one.
That being said, it's like a 60 potency difference, so it's not the Oh, got the bad RNG. Reset the Parse, boys.
I'm actually curious. How is Dragoon? Because I've heard bad things about them this tier.
I haven't paid attention to Dragoon at all.
I know like Sam, Monk, and Ninja are fine.
I don't fucking see them. Ever.
That's why I was curious, because I know you're melee, so I didn't know if you found out about Dragoons.
No, I honestly, I remember there was one Dragoon that I was doing E7 with a few weeks ago, and they put me in the dirt, but then I realized that they were best in slot and had weapon. And that was pre-Arshiva clear. So, that is literally, I think, the only Dragoon I've seen this tier.
Let me see what the rankings are. Okay, let's see the top 50 breakdown. Poor warriors. 4% for warriors.
Aww.
So the only group that is worse than warriors for Ramu is Bard. Holy crap. Okay, so real talk, range DPS is actually super unfair.
Yeah, they're pretty
80% for Dancer for Ramu. Like, Red Mage is 4%, but like, that's for top 50. I see Red Mages all the time in proc.
Ranged is not in a good spot right now.
Except Dancer, I think. Dancer is kind of weird.
Dancer's like clearly the correct choice for ranged at
Oh,
the moment.
that hurts. Guess what the top 50 for Ifrit and Garuda is for ranged?
I don't know.
100% Dancer.
Oof.
Dragoon actually does better than Monk. This tier. I think it's because Monk doesn't have any range. Dragoon is definitely behind like Ninja and Samurai. But Monk is like 5%. Summoner is also pretty ridiculous too. It's like 60%, 50% Summoner for almost everything.
Yeah, Summoner's your clear caster choice if you're like just looking at the numbers and optimizing, and Dancer is your clear Fizz range choice.
I think like Dancer's worst, but Summoner is also pretty bad.
Oh, Dancer's much worse than Summoner if you're talking about like from a balance perspective. Like it's so much better than the other Fizz range.
I think Paladin is ahead of all the tanks, but not by much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally okay with the tank balance at the moment. Like there's imbalances, but they're so small compared to like Fizz ranged and casters.
The only nutty one is the Ramu fight, which is 42% Paladins, 39% Gunbreakers, and like 4% Warrior.
Oh wow.
Like it's
Why?
just a clear, just because of range, I think.
Huh. Fair.
Because you know all that stupid lightning stuff at the start of the fight. Guess what I'm doing then?
Ranged.
My casting abilities, so I just get to cast while running away. I don't lose any uptime on that. Well, I feel bad because I think it fucks Gunbreakers and Warriors up on the rotation. And maybe, I guess probably Dark Knights too. I will say, Black Mages are not doing terrible.
No,
Black
pretty
Mage
good.
is not in a bad spot. Like if Summoner didn't exist, I don't think anybody would be unhappy with Black Mage.
Actually, hold on. I was looking at speed. I should look at damage. Oh, it does by character. That sucks. I wanted speed like as a percentage, or like, but it doesn't want to do it by people who do it. Yeah, actually, like the top damage for Ramu is Black Mage.
Yeah. But it's like really close, right?
Yeah, but the top 10, 8 of them are Black Mages, 2 Summoners. And you got a 15 on a...
Yeah, there's a lot of Black Mages at the top of Rama.
So like
Yeah,
I
Rama feels pretty fucking easy to optimize for Black Mage.
let's see. So Summoner is definitely for Garuda Ifrit for one reason too, because you also get to multi-dot a bit there too.
Also, in general, if you're talking about class balance, you shouldn't be looking at the top parses. You want to look at like the 50 to 75% range.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot more indicative.
I was just curious about like top 1% or two, because you know.
Top 1% things get janky, because a lot of times it's like, oh, this one class with the way that this fight works has a very nice way to optimize.
Yeah.
So it's not so much a statement on the class as it is a statement on the fight.
Yeah, like speaking of that, Samurai is dominant in E7.
Yeah, E7's so fucking nice for Sam. Like, triple dot setup, full uptime dummy fight. Oof.
And then Shiva, the top is a Samurai. So I think that one is...
I believe it.
I think it's 1% is more likely for Summoner, but it looks like Black Mage and Samurai are just as competitive.
Shiva is if you do all of the uptime strats, which I'm assuming, you know, a top parse would, it's a dummy fight.
So Monk is 75. They're the first not of that class that shows up. I don't know. I need to figure out how to look at percentages. Like at the 50s, 60s.
It's a pain in the ass on FF logs. They really need a way to specify a class and then specify a percentile and jump to that.
Yeah, like, cause stats I'm curious about. Okay, stacks. So, the worst ranked by our DPS is Bard.
Poor guy.
And then
Can
Dancer.
you imagine having the worst parse on FF logs?
No, because I'm looking at the stats for, like, percent-wise.
Like, can you imagine you get a parse uploaded and you get all excited and then you go check it out and you're literally the single worst parse for your class?
You'd
on
have
FF
to be
logs?
dead for the entire fight.
I mean, it's gotta happen to somebody, right?
Yeah. But here's the thing. If I'm dead for the entire fight and we still get the kill, I'm just gonna take it.
What is the last
I don't
parse? Like,
know.
what's the DPS there? Are we actually at a 0?
Probably
Is it
at
a
a
meme?
0. It's probably a meme. It has to be a meme. I don't know. What, Mr. 8%, what do you think?
I knew that fucking comment was coming. I knew it.
So yeah, it looks like Summoner is ahead, but Samurai and Black Mage are pretty neck and neck. Yeah, so Dragoon is technically the worst DPS for melee. But not by much. Monk and them are pretty close.
Yeah, melee balance, like it kind of feels like a slightly worse version of tanks this tier. Like, it's not perfect, but it's not. If you had to pick, you wouldn't pick melees to focus on balance for the next tier.
No. If we were gonna be like perfect, like best of slot scumbag, we would have a Samurai Ninja probably.
Oh yeah, you would do it's a samurai ninja, summoner, and then fucking
Dancer.
Actually, oh yeah, dancer though.
Yeah. Because
Every
Machinist is not greedy enough.
White mage AST for healers, and then tanks actually does seem it swaps on the fight, because I see one group run Paladin Gunbreaker,
Paladin,
and I see another one run Paladin Warrior.
Basically, it's almost always Paladin. I think it was Gunbreaker for everything, but Warrior can be used for some fights. What I'm seeing. At least the top 50.
Let's take a look at the speed kill stats.
Yeah, because I was looking at the speed kill stats. And
4% on the Warrior for Rama.
yeah, like that sucks.
What do we need? Tank DPS? Okay.
Yeah.
For it. Damn. Yeah, Warrior's definitely underrepresented here.
Yeah, but take a look at Ifrit Garuda and just look at that poor range
Yeah.
DPS percentage.
Oof.
Monk gets it pretty bad too.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not pretty.
Warrior 1% for Ifrit Garuda.
That's crazy too, because you have so many triple ranged comps too.
Yep.
What did they run?
I need to set up the stream for this. Add your stream. Oh, there we go. Useful.
Oh, yeah, you just run Dancer BLM some. I see. Makes sense. Oh shit, Kana was in this pool. Wow, okay.
I like how twitch.tv/mything doesn't work.
Really? That's not good.
And let me check. Yeah, it's invalid.
Twitch.tv/Physcore?
Probably needs HTTPS, something like that.
Works for me.
When you add it, no, when you add it to like the Twitch format, to like make the contact settings.
Okay, I gotcha. You're doing. I thought you were talking about like just going there. I was like, that's not good. How will people get to your stream? I need more Divine Potato content. Also, let me go idle in your stream because I didn't realize your stream was on.
It's probably coming off soon, anyways.
Fair.
Really? Fucking. Oh, that's stupid. I had to put the just the name of it. So it's not the link, it's just the name. Cool.
I need a better format for taking notes on these fights than a text file.
Cool, it does show up. Useful.
Oh man.
It actually
There's so many.
it shows your rank too.
There's multiple parse runs right now for Fuhrer.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, there's one waiting on a healer or a DPS, one waiting on tanks and healers. Ours. We're at the magic time where the groups start opening up, I guess.
I think I might just call it, so I guess, sorry.
No, you're good, you're good.
It at least gives you the options if you want to just split up and start looking.
Enjoy your break.
I gotta carry people for Blue Mage for a bit.
Oh yeah, yeah, enjoy.
It won't take long, it'll just be funny. Figure, if I get that, I can get people to do the dungeon roulettes.
There you go.
And then the Alliance raids. Convince 24 suckers to do those. They are really easy as Blue Mage too. Alright, later guys.